Welcome back to more World of Outlaws Dirt Racing Career Mode. We are in the penultimate of this series. We got Texas, Durango Park, which is new because we haven't raced there before, Lucas Oil, which I'm going to really hate, and then Fairbury. So we got a good point lead. That should continue. Usually Texas we run really good, so that might be a very casual dub, but we're going to keep everything at 101 for the rest of the season. So I'm hoping if we do, because I know Fairbury's going to be really tough. We're going to probably lose point stats in there. So it's probably really important to run as best as we can now, because we're going to probably lose a lot of that later. But that's really it. Not much else to really show, so let's get into it. Pole. Where did gravel start, though? Just out of curiosity. Okay, third. That's admirable. I'm sort of amazed how easy Texas is. Like, it's not even close. Like, we were 7-8 tenths up on the goal time. Usually the norm is like 2 or 3 tenths. I don't know how they missed the mark this badly here. But when you got 49 tracks, I guess it is pretty easy to have something slip through the cracks. But I'll take a very easy dub, very casual one. Work my way into, getting comfortable. Dub. Qualifying dash, dub. Gravel starting second, so if he finishes second, that's going to be impressive because he's going to need to do everything he can to not lose that much points to me. It seemed like Gravel fell back to fourth. He did start second, so it's unfortunate. He's actually slipping back more, so unless Durango Park is either really easy or hard, I don't know. I don't know what to expect out of that, but we're definitely building up a point lead just in case we lose a whole bunch of points, because I don't know. We're in uncharted territory with that track, so that's a big question mark. Well, we get a typical dumb AI wreck. It's on 5 for the wreck frequency. Just want to point out, it's on 5. They still wreck. So, nothing... I feel confident in saying that not much really changes when you switch it. It's either it's on or it's off. That's really it. There's no nuance between it. It's just, they wreck all the same. Essentially, there's no difference between 5 and 95. Or 100, so... It's fun to learn. Gravel worked his way up to second, so that restart benefited him a lot more than anything. So, for once, the game is giving him a chance to do something good out of all this. That was another dumb AI wreck, I think, but they didn't wreck fully. But yeah, we got a stupendous lead. I'm still bewildered of how easy this track is. I mean, I really could have thrown this in last episode as, like, quick bonus race time, because this could have been wrapped up in, like, 2 minutes if I wanted to, but... So, in order for the next part to actually have 4 races, I have to pad this out now, so... Now I'm talking. Now you're starting to understand the mindset of how a YouTuber kind of works or thinks with certain shit. But we get a dub, 11th win of the year, and I think Gravel got second, so... No, he actually got third, so we gained 6 points on him. And now we just move on to Durango. Or I guess we'll look at the points first, because you can actually see it from a viewer's perspective, because in the main menu, my face cam, my thick-ass face, blocks it. So, yeah, we got a 46 or 48-point lead, so which is very, very good. Now we'll just see what Durango Park will provide for us. We'll just repair the damage. I don't even know if I raced this track in WhatiFRacing. I really don't remember. Maybe I have, but I don't know. We'll just jump into it, figure it out. Okay, we're a couple tenths off the goal time, so maybe this track will be a bit difficult and we'll lose points and Gravel can try to make something up. I don't know. We're pretty close to goal time, but there's not much to it. It's very bumpy on the bottom. That's one of my only major takeaways from it. There's a bit of off-throttle time to it, so I'm sure there's some kind of finesse with it that I have to figure out, but draw's fine. It's a bit weird to have an indoor track, because I don't know how many of those we've had in this game, but it's refreshing, because it doesn't always happen, but yeah, draw's fine. It seems like it's going to be relatively competitive, so that's good. Got close to goal time, but still going to be a little bit off. I think it's going to be decent enough when we qualify. Just, we're definitely not qualifying top 5. Especially with that goal time. We're definitely not achieving that. I don't know how we got 11.6 in the first lap. That's better. 3.9. That's pretty close to where we ran in practice. That's 10th. That's admirable. Gravel 6th, though. Ew. Like, this was the race he has to gain points on me, and him starting 6th, that's not going to cut it. Man, it's comical. Every time I try to go up to the top, I just lose spots immediately. This is why I don't even bother, and I keep illustrating that point. I guess I'm just going to keep doing that to the end of the series or something, because I was just running second, started second, and as soon as I go up to the top, I try to do a log or whatever, and as soon as I do that, I lose 2 spots, and then as soon as I go back down the bottom, I gain them back, or at least I'm in the process of doing so. I think we're clear. No, there's a lot of cars behind me, but at least we'll go into the dash, so there's a chance we can advance our position, so we're higher than 10th. Well, I'm hoping we can at least gain 1 position out of all this. We did get to the bomb lane, like, right away. We got Crawley here. But, yeah, I don't know. It didn't really take too long for me to adjust. Like, this is kind of the track I haven't ran in a good year and a half plus, or I never ran in here before and I got adapted to it pretty quickly. I don't know. But it's so nice that, thank God we don't go to Elm Creek with these cars, because Jesus Christ, that would be a freaking nightmare. I'm sure you could probably do that in single player. We actually gained a spot, so hey, it's going to be better than not 10th. Off the last corner, and we actually got 8th. Wasn't expecting that. I think Gravel is going to be starting 3rd, so we actually gained a lot of spots in that. So actually up to 2nd. Okay, Gravel came to play today. Starting P8 here, usually that translates to running pretty decent for the main. That's at least how the track record usually kind of goes, but this is a track we're not used to running, or at least one that I haven't ran at a very long time, I guess. I don't really remember. I might have ran here in U22, maybe that's why I'm subconsciously picking it up a lot more than I probably should, I don't know. But not much to it, but it's just really refreshing just to go to a track and, I don't know, have the AI be competitive. That sweet spot is like 2nd to 5th or 2nd to 6th. It's kind of the ideal position I like to be in. And we're just about there. So this is like kind of they got the difficulty right here. So once again, you go from Texas where we absolutely blitzed the field to where we had like a 6-second lead. And then we come here and we're just 7th. Wish that was like fine-tuned a little bit. Either, I don't know. I feel like it shouldn't be too hard to ramp it up. I guess I could have customized the difficulty even further, went back. I didn't feel like fucking doing it. I shouldn't have to go to, I shouldn't have to write it. I shouldn't even have to do any of this, right? You to write it, like all the difficulty out on a fucking piece of paper, so I know the exact difficulty combo. Shouldn't have to. That should not be necessary. But whatever, we're P6. I guess we're just in no man's land for a bit, so I'm just gonna chill. Now all of a sudden, Gravel's starting to fall off, so I don't know what is going on with him. He passed Kofoid, and then he got back around him, so I don't know what is going on. It's like every opportunity where the AI can gain points on me, either they don't fully capitalize on it, at least as of late they're not. But maybe I'll eat my words a little bit because I'm not quite clear of them yet, or really much of anything, so I don't think I'm gonna get there. I'm not, so Gravel gains points on me. Good for him, it's only 2 points. So the winner was Macarena. Do the Macarena, so good for him. We only lose 2 points, so nothing was really lost. Oh god, I can't believe we have to go to Locust Oil again. I feel like we were just there having like an absolute freaking mental breakdown. Please God, let me not do that again. It's like a handful of times in a series where I have to have the fire and red background. Like I like to keep that to a minimum. I'm too tired for that, and it's 30 laps too. Why is that so much longer? Oh my god, this is gonna be a freaking nightmare. Yeah, we were close to the goal time, but we're about like a 10th off, so it's not ideal. I don't know. We're definitely due to lose some points and have a bad race after destroying the field of Texas, so it's probably earned. I was about 10th off the goal time, so not ideal. 14th, that's kind of Definitely going to be a top 10 run. Somewhere around there. But gravel 4th, okay. I'm more rooting for him than me at this point. Yep. Hit the tires again. Somehow that didn't give me as much damage as I thought, but whatever. Just get me to the end. Get me to the end of this freaking nightmare race. Alright, started 3rd, finished 3rd. That was about as straightforward as possible. We go right into the main, starting 14th where we qualified. I mean, that's, so far, it's going good. I just can't believe they made this son of a bitch 30 laps. Who was snorting the wacky tobacco on that? Because, Jesus Christ, this track is terrifying. With the original 20-something laps, or whatever that they gave. And this is not a showcase or anything, like, why is this so much longer? And apparently, from what the comment section said, and even looking at the schedule for World of Outlaws, this track's not on there. And it's probably for good reason, because those tires are just a monumental safety hazard. And, I don't like that. There is one tire pushed in a little bit further in 3 and 4. I did hit it in the heat, so did that somehow carry over? Because that doesn't look right. It's pushed back. Did I cause that? I thought it resets every time you go from like a heat to a dash and etc. Like, I thought it resets it, but I guess it doesn't. I guess that's something I learned, or maybe that's just how it is all the time. And I'm just now noticing it, but I feel like I hit that tire in the heat. So I don't know. Maybe I made this like systematically easier by doing that in the heat. I don't know. Maybe that was a tire I've always been hitting. I don't know. Someone needs to keep tracking your pen and paper. Can the AI stop wrecking? I'm in the middle of story time. Like, how many times did I hit? Like, what did I hit that? How many? What tire did I hit? That's your homework, students. What tires did I hit in part 103? So I don't know. But of course the AI had to wreck. They had to mess up the flow of the race. But Gravel's running 3rd, so he might be able to get 2nd. I think usually we kind of run. I think that's like the normal running position somewhere around here. So I think we're doing about the bare minimum. Just I really want this race to go green, just to log some laps because we have so much more racing left to go. Gravel took the lead and we took over 6th position. So big props to Gravel. He's, to be honest, doing what he needs to do. I think we're trying to get to 5th here. I'm just very scared to hit tires, but we didn't. Alright, P5, I will take it. Man, I just want this race to go green. 5% wreck frequency, by the way. I guess this car is a little bit more in than I thought, or maybe I don't know. It's super late at night, so you would think I'll be running, like, horribly compared to the other one where I was actually a bit more, like, awake for it. Make that make sense, comment section. That was almost disastrous right there. But, yeah, it's just weird. It does happen a lot, like, when there's a restart. Just certain cars just I guess it's realistic, certain cars just really go on the starts notice, but it always seems like after a restart, different cars are just suddenly faster. So it almost seems like it hurts more. It's kind of the same thing in the heat games. I remember that happening multiple times where there was a yellow on a long green flag run, then a restart happens, and it's like someone else would be faster. Usually that would be the case. The Grau went from leading to now 4th. And now he's just slow. I don't know what happened. Okay, Gravel did gain a spot, so I'll eat my words there a little bit. White flag's out, still stuck in 5th. Gravel's been trying to get to 2nd. Of course, the AI have to cartwheel and flip and do stupid shit right before we get to line. That's just so annoying. I mean, it's either that or they don't. I switched it off and then they never wreck. So I don't know. It's just no winning. It's just, I don't know. If that's a rule in the World of Outlaws, then that's really stupid, in my humble farmer opinion, because I just think that's dumb. I don't know, I mean, we'll get to 4th here, but, yeah, white flag's out. And I don't think we're going to get any more positions, but I was able to cheese an extra spot. Donnie Shots gets another win, we bring it home 4th, and Gravel only gains 2 points on me, so we're minimizing the damage, but I think even wherever we finish at Fairbury, I think we pretty much have this championship on lock. The point situation, it's 44 that we have in the lead. Donnie Schatz gets his 10th win of the year, and the top 3 alone have 29 wins out of the 41 or something. Like, it's a lot. I can't tell you how happy I am the fact that we just got out of that race and not having to restart like 40,000 times. That, in fact, if you wouldn't even believe it if I said that was done in one take. One take. It says harsh, but we hit tires in practice, so that's why. But yeah, I'm bewildered, absolutely bewildered by that. Let's go on to Fairbury and be salty that we're not going to run well. Apparently, once upon a time in the lap info, I was able to get a 9.5. Don't know when the hell I've ever did that. But yeah, I don't know. But we're definitely due for like a really horrible race, and this is definitely going to be one of them. I will just accept the fact that we're terrible here on 101, but then if I bump it down to 100, then I'm going to probably run like 10 spots better. So we're just going to keep it at 101, just to prove how absurd it is from one difficulty to another. Just to show, just to illustrate it, because I think we ran pretty good, decently here on 100, so we will see the true the horror of going from 101 to 100 sometimes. I have no idea how I got 9.8, but I'll take it. That's still 26th, but by God, I hope we can do something in any of these, because Gravel's 5th, but we gotta do something. We're starting 6th, we just need to get to the top 4 to advance. It's a lot easier said than done, but I don't know. We'll try. The inside of someone here. Maybe that's the transfer spot. That's a horrible corner. That was like no angle. We pop the wall. They pop me. Well, we gained 2 spots and lost 2 pretty simultaneously. Lean on one of them. And are we in 4th? It looks like we're in 4th. All right, I'll take it. I'll take the transfer spot, please. Thank you. All right, that's good. We don't have to do anything else. In fact, started 16th, so 10th place run incoming? I don't know. This robe is very silky, and it likes to just slide off my arm, so it looks like, I guess you could attribute, it works, because it just looks like I'm battle damage from this game, so that actually kind of, it lines up perfectly. Dragon Ball Z, or infamous for like having battle damage outfits, so it fits. I gave a whole ass explanation for why I don't feel like switching my robe, putting my robe back up on my freaking shoulder. But decent enough start, gained a couple spots. Once again, me and just random tangents go hand in hand, where we just do a lot better when I'm not even thinking about it. But it looks like barely we'll be in the top 10. Okay, I mean, I will accept that. We're going to lose a lot of points, though, but maybe, actually, maybe not. I maybe I have to more question, why are the practice times so incredibly hard, but then in race trim, we can, run decently. I don't know. But, I mean, I was going to say I was going to take an 8th, but Schlesy got by me. We're still in an intense sweat battle. Can it calm down for like a corner? Thank you. Okay, got the 7th there. That was a pretty cool tactical slide job. Took a little bit of time to actually work up to that pass. So that was like quintessential Woo dirt racing vibes right there. And also Gravel's leading. I mean, good for him. He needs a good run. Maybe we can get the 6th here. Almost did. Hot and Shield really got like a very wide angle there, but alright, I guess we'll just chill in 7th for a bit. Or the AI can wreck. Or maybe not? Did Hot and Shield not wreck? I mean, I'll take an extra spot, but I'm very confused. Did he not spin? I thought he spun out. Dylan Cleeboy just like wiped his freaking clock out. I don't know. But we're P5 though, so that helped us out. It's the white flag for me. But it's been shockingly a pretty tame race. Like, no yellows, nothing stupid happened. We're bringing home 5th! I mean, I'm fine with that. We just gotta look at the replay and see what the hell happened, because that looked like a wreck. Alright, so here's the battle. They made contact. We need to go to the camera behind us to see, but... yeah, he just got sideways and kept going. That honestly should have been a yellow. Without, I mean, I know I've been complaining about yellows all the time, but usually that's enough to trigger yellow. I mean, he's sideways and he's stopped on track. I'm very surprised that was not a yellow. That's very, very strange. And of course, once again, the 83 car has to be in the shot. That's actually a good thumbnail. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. That's a good angle for a thumbnail. I like that. That's some good stuff. Well, we got a top 5 somehow. I maybe when I ran here, God, this game is like such a fucking jackass. Cause like, yeah, after looking at like the qualifying time, seeing me 20, like I barely made it into the heat. And then we get to the main, and then we actually run pretty decently, like to the point where we didn't need to change it. So I do think you have to just race everything until you get to the main to get the full picture. You can't, which unfortunate because it wastes a lot of time. But whatever. Good gravel gains points on me, which he desperately needs. I think that might be 10 points. I think something like that. So good for him. He's only 34 points back to me. That was his 10th win. So, that's kind of crazy. The top 3 have 31 wins. Good lord. But yeah, I don't know what more to say. The championship battle's still alive. We just need to have one bad race, which will probably happen at the Charlotte track in the finale. So, we need at least a 20-point buffer to be safe. Or at least a 15-point buffer. I mean, for a part, that was one of the most tame ones in terms of I don't have to restart like 40 times and have the recording session be like an hour and a half long. Thank God. Eldora's next. I don't know how that's going to be, but usually that doesn't bode well, so I'm kind of scared. Then we'll have Port Royal, which again, another track I'm bad at. Williams Grove, I'm actually pretty okay at. So we got basically 3 tracks where we could lose a lot of points. And if we somehow lose this championship because of that, I'm going to be really freaking pissed. So, I'm pretty fucking terrified about that. So, yeah, next episode, I mean, we're in decent shape. I mean, 34 points is good, but we need to at least have top 10 runs. And I don't know if we can do it. I'm scared. Oh god, I'm gonna save my stress for the next time I record. I'm gonna save that for a future me to deal with because I can't handle it. I'm done. See you all for the big epic legendary grand finale of this game thing, and we'll go from there. So see you later and have a good day.